Hey y'all, I'm planting spinach today. All things fall. This is my favorite, most productive gardening time. I love the weather. I love all the greens because this is when I plant all my brassicas. Like I said, I don't think spinach is considered a brassica, but this is when I plant my collards, my cabbage, my broccoli, my kale, my cauliflower, my Swiss chard. I think I'm gonna try kohlrabi again. Then I do lettuce in spring and fall. So we'll be doing lettuce, all different varieties, especially those that are cold hardy. What else am I doing? Of course, you saw me do the beets and the beans the other day. I'll do carrots. What else? I do a lot in fall. A lot. So this is spinach, the first variety. And it is, you see the name on here. Baby leaf lettuce. And they say it grows well in containers as well. This is my first, this raised bed set up with the pool. This was the first garden that I had that Dre built for me back in the spring of 2022. Now I'm gonna sow some lettuce, and it says lettuce mesclun. It's a free lettuce pack that I got from Botanical Interest with one of my orders from them. Yeah, I order seeds from anybody. I'll pick up seeds from my local nursery, from my local feed and seed, from Lowe's. I order them online, and this is a free pack that came from Botanical Interest, from something that I ordered from them. And so this is going in right beside the spinach, and I'm just gonna cast these broadly and then just lightly cover them up, because lettuce, the seeds are super tiny. I'll let you see. I'll bring them over there and let you see. You see those? Super tiny. And I'm gonna sow these pretty heavy right over here. And you'll see me just sprinkling in this little square foot. And I'm not filling this whole bed up today. I made that mistake last year and put all the seeds in at the same time, and all of the harvest was ready at the same time. I'm never doing that again. So I'm just sowing this little side of the bed today. Then in about a week or so, I'll sow some more, probably toward the middle. And then I'll do the last little bit on the other side. Gardening is a learning learning as you grow. And I'm a learn as you grow kind of girl. So that's what I just put over here to the left of the spinach. And I will sprinkle, put some gloves on. Yeah, I've learned over time that everything doesn't have to be done in a day. Get what you can done. And what you can't, just save it for another day. Next up is this red salad bowl mix from Callie Kim. See, I told you I get seeds from everybody. This was in her Callie Kim's lettuce seed collection packet that I ordered last year. And I grew these last year and I loved them, so we're doing that again. And these are going to be to the right of the spinach. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's what this is. So lettuce on both sides of the spinach. And the same way, seeds are tiny, so we just kind of broadcast them, loosen up the soil. And I've already moistened this soil, by the way. I did that when we amended the bed earlier. And so just gonna broadcast the seeds. And again, you can do this for lettuce and carrots and, well, it just depends. Especially stuff with tiny seeds. You could just broadcast it. Oh, and yeah, water it in. And I don't have to do much because the soil was moist, because I moistened it before I started planting the seeds. Hey y'all, I'm back. Remember I said that these planting videos were going to be over several days. Well, it's another day, and I'm here and I'm about to plant some broccoli and cauliflower from the plants that I bought at my local nursery. Remember, I think it was I don't even remember how many videos back it's been now, but I was there and I did a video showing you what they had and what I was purchasing. Well, now I'm getting ready to, and that's been about 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks, but I've kept them alive. I've kept them watered. I've kept them happy on my screened-in back porch. And so, yeah, brassicas that you plant are going to be planted the same. So whether it's collards, kale, cabbage, broccoli, kohlrabi, cauliflower, any of those plants that you saw me buy at that nursery will all be planted the same way. So I'm just going to show you today how, I'm just going to plant the broccoli today, and it'll show you how they will all be planted. So yeah, y'all hold on. And I'm going to throw some worm castings in the soil, some bone meal for root development, some blood meal for nitrogen to give them that leaf development that it's going to take, and just some all-purpose fertilizer. And this is repurposed dirt that I use from some of the sweet potatoes that we harvested a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, so all right, Here we go. Okay, can y'all see me? I think you can. All right, here we go. I'm trying not to let the dark catch me, so y'all keep up. I'm gonna go a little bit fast. I like to water my soil before I like to water my soil after I put the fertilizer. So let me put this all-purpose fertilizer on first. And I'm just sprinkling, not much. It doesn't take much for this pot. And then I'm going to sprinkle some worm castings. And you don't have to have worm castings. Now, you don't have to have any of these amendments, actually, if your soil is good. But I just do it for insurance purposes. And then I just kind of scratch it in. But yeah, you don't need all this stuff to grow. It just helps it. That's all. If you don't have it, you can still do this. I promise you can still do this, because I didn't have all this the first time I grew brassicas. Okay, so, and then I water it in. Let that soak in while I do this second one. Make sure you can see it. So I'm gonna put a broccoli in one and a cauliflower in the other. And I got 48 plants that I gotta do. All of them aren't gonna be in these kind of containers. Some of them, wow, my glasses are fogging up. Some of them are gonna be in the raised beds. Yeah. But for this purpose, we're doing them. Now, I'm going to put a lot of them in these containers, because these are free containers. Let me say that. These are free containers that I got from one of a local landscaper. And what he did was, whenever he would do a landscaping job, he would text my husband, and we would go and we would clean up his containers. So if he was planting a plant and he would just throw the container over, we'd go out there and we'd pick them up. And I probably had, because I used these for the elementary school that I was doing gardening for, and I probably had about 50 or 60 free containers, and they were great for brassicas. Okay, so let's just water this in right quick like. And we'll let that sit. And now we're going to use the other two amendments, the bone meal and the blood meal. And again, you don't have to have these. I use these because it just gives the plant an extra boost of nutrients at planting time. And I think it minimizes transplant shock. So in transplant shock, get it out, Veronica. All that means is when you take the plant out of its cell, out of its original home, like when I take these out, sometimes the plants don't do well when you transplant them into a bigger container. And I think these amendments help with transplant shock. So that's why I do it. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up. Some of these plants look a bit wonky, but I think this one right here is viable. So I'm going to, and this is a cauliflower. I'm gonna get it out of its cell. Just gonna pinch it a little bit, pinch it and gently pull it, and see all the soil didn't come, but it's okay. It'll be all right. I'll just sit it right there for now. And then I just dig a hole right here in the center. Just dig a hole. And then I'm going to get some of the blood meal. Sprinkle it in the hole. And I'm gonna get some bone meal and sprinkle in the hole. And with the blood meal, that's a big piece. I'm also going to sprinkle on the root ball, just for kicks and giggles. I don't know if that helps or not, but hey, why not? And then just sit the plant right down in the hole and cover it up. I try to make sure I can get it so that it's standing up enough that its leaves are not touching the dirt. Just like that, I've planted my first cauliflower plant for 2025 fall gardening season. I will go back and I have straw mulch that I'm going to put around, because putting mulch on the plant is going to help it retain moisture, and you're going to want that. So I'm going to sit this over to the side for now. I'm gonna water it again, so that root ball and all of that's making contact with that soil and those amendments, that it's got some good moisture. Okay, so let's plant a broccoli. And I've got, let's see, we're gonna plant. This is a new broccoli that I'm planting. I've never grown this before. It's called, well, I don't know what it's called because all it says is broccoli. This one is the one I grew last year. This is Castle Dome, and it grows a pretty decent size head of broccoli. So I think I'm gonna plant this one with y'all today. And it looks like something's been trying to eat my stuff. Gotta figure out what's on that porch. Cause like I said, I got, this is 8. I got 40 other plants over there waiting to be planted. Okay, so the same way. I've already watered it in. Now I'm just gonna dig a hole. I'm gonna get the plant that I want to put in this container. Let's do this one. I'm gonna pinch and gently pull. And just like that, it's out. Set it to the side. Get me some blood meal. And get me some bone meal. Those are the chickens. Dre just let them out for the day. It's late. We've been very busy today. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of bone meal on that root ball to get that, give that root some stimulant. And I'm gonna take off these are the first leaves that the plant developed when it popped out of the soil. And I know people say don't do that at transplant, but it's done now. And then I'm gonna just put it in the hole. Put it in the hole. And again, I'm gonna make sure that it's nice and snug in there. And I've just planted my first broccoli plant of the fall 2025 growing season. And that's it. That was all of 8 minutes to get that done. I mean, it's probably, if I count how long it took for me to put the dirt in the container, and how long it took for me to get all the supplies over here, all of, I'll say 18 minutes. And now I have 2 plants that are ready to be put in their permanent home. After I am going to put some mulch, and now I'm watering it in. I try not to get any water on the leaves. And somebody said, well, why do you do that when, if it rains, it's gonna get water on the leaves? Well, I can't do anything about the rain, but I can do something about the water that I give it. So yeah, your plants are gonna get rained on. Of course, they're outside, but if you can manage not wetting the leaves, then that's that much less water on its leaves. Yeah, so that's why. But yeah, that's about it, y'all, for this. I think the next thing I'll plant and show, you've seen the beans. We planted that. You've seen the, what was that? You've seen the beets. You saw the, in this video, you saw the spinach and lettuce. I won't show you collards because collards is the same. I won't show you cabbage or kale. I won't show you the kohlrabi. Yeah, any of the brassicas is just like this. So whatever leafy green vegetable you're going to grow, if you're going to grow it from a plant like I have right here, this is how you do it. This is it. So yeah. And as you can see, the sun is going down. So y'all hold on. It may be another day, but I'll be back. All right.